Hey, it's Vinnie Brand. You know I love to talk about our sponsors. Victoria's Trotta Italiano. Man, what a great restaurant. I ate there again 2 nights ago. I have to tell you something. It's my favorite new spot. And here's the thing about restaurants now. Everything's a chain. Everything's a chain. This is not a chain, but it could be. And what I mean by that is it feels so nice. Chains do such a nice job making you feel like they care. This is a mom and pop shop that feels great. And the food, I'm telling you, so good. Get in there. Try that salmon Florentine. 2 nights ago, I had the chicken, and that was incredible. Our other sponsor, of course, this is a new sponsor, by the way. I have to talk about it. I have to. Faith American. Faith American is a beer brewed by Kelsey Grammer from Cheers and from the Jesus Revolution and a million other things. This beer is so good. I am not normally a microbrew guy. This is such good beer. Now, would you like the beer?
I have actually never tried it.
Huh?
I've not tried it yet.
I'm going to buy you a Faith American. Wow, here we are.
Yes, we are in Ngorongoro, Africa, and it's Ngorongoro, Tanzania, and then we are in a Maasai hut made of cow poop and sticks.
We're sitting on a cow poop bed. No, a cow skin bed.
Yeah.
In a cow poop hut.
In a cow poop hut.
Mm-hmm. And it's tough. We had to get the electricity running here.
Mm-hmm.
There's no electricity here. We have a generator running outside the hut. I don't like it here.
Well, you know what's so funny about one of the things I noticed when we were with the Maasai Tribe, which is
just a few minutes ago outside.
Yes. So one of the things is the Maasai Tribe only eat blood, meat, and was it milk?
No, they won't.
No, not milk.
They drink the blood, they eat the meat. That's it.
No, it was 3 things. It was no fruits and vegetables. It was the meat, the blood.
Whatever it was, it's a low carb diet. That's what you're getting to. And that's how you lose weight and develop.
Are you sure it wasn't the milk?
I thought they wouldn't.
Because I thought they mixed the blood with the milk and drank it.
Well, here's a picture.
I'm almost positive. Yeah.
Well, either way, they're like little vampires.
Yes, and the average lifespan is only 60.
Yeah, because people, when you're eating all that protein, it clogs
right.
your
So
arteries.
we went to visit the Maasai Tribe, and we learned this about them, and the women are the ones that built these beautiful huts.
Beautiful is a relative term.
It is a relative term.
I think in this case, woman is a relative term.
Right. So, but now anyone that is like 30 and under, they all have to learn English in school. Yeah. And it's mandated that the Maasai Tribe go to school. They have to be educated now in a formal setting. But they have no electricity. They have no television. They have no radio. And one of the things that I asked the guide that was with us, I said, well, what do they do? And they said they just sing for entertainment. And I said to Vin, and they jump. They love to jump. They're always jumping and singing. But their singing is not something that is very.
It's bad. Say it.
Yeah.
There will never be a Maasai Village Has Talent TV show. I said to my wife, for a group of people that all they do is sing, they're awful. We started Sweet Caroline, and when the part came up, they didn't even bum.
No.
They were terrible.
Well, the other thing is honestly what I found interesting. So they poo-poo any 2023 amenities, except you saw a handful of them with cell phones. And I said, where the hell did they get the cell phones?
Who are you calling?
Yeah.
There's no
but
one
they
else
have
has
the cell
a phone.
phones. And they said that a woman that was doing research with lions gave a bunch of people in various Maasai tribes cell phones. And now they have cell phones. But my question is, which we never got a full answer on, is where are they charging the cell phones?
Vicki, the whole thing was bizarre.
Yeah, like where are they charging? Who are they calling?
Who they calling? Where are they charging the cell phones? Why do you have a cell phone?
Yeah.
Is that 5G coverage? I have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And let me say this. I took a picture with him. I put my arm around him.
You did.
I took a picture. I said, Vicki, get a picture. She goes, I can't. And I go, why? And she goes,
Okay. First of all, A lot of them were sick.
This is what you
said.
said.
Their nose was running. Their nose was running.
That's not what you said.
Yes, there was flies all over their face.
Yes. What did you say?
And that they were going to get you sick.
No. What did you say?
I said
You said there's a strong odoriferous presence.
No, you were the one, because you were the one with a sense of smell. I don't have a good sense of smell.
You said to me, I can't. They smell too bad. And I said,
no, they were dirty.
I think you said smell because
no.
Okay, then why was
you were the one that suddenly then said, I said, why are you hugging everybody, Vinny? They're all sick. You're going to get sick. And then you said, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm going to have to burn my shirt.
Okay, wait.
That's what you said. That's exactly what you said. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And I did not.
And you did say, should I burn my shirt? And I said, no, I think the wash is fine.
I did say that, but you also said they smell, because my response was, you said, why do they smell? And I said, I don't know. You think it's the cow shit wallpaper? That's exactly, I know I made that comment.
Yes, but you could smell them. I couldn't smell.
But I also found them to be an engaging, fun.
Yeah, they were. They were.
It's an interesting, that anyone could live that far back in time. It's incredible to me.
Yeah.
They make these little trinkets, and you buy trinkets, and they're master hagglers and bullshit artists.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, they pump up the pricing, and
Yeah.
you can't say no because it's a kid with a fly in his face. You're like, how can I say no? And we have a photograph. I think we should be able to find it. This is a Maasai child, and you can see the blood on his face.
On his face.
Yeah.
But I think it's a little girl, because she's got a pink sweater on.
I said child.
But then you said he.
Oh, he or she
Yeah.
has blood on the face.
Yeah.
But they were adorable. I high-fived the one little kid.
Yeah. Yeah. But they don't, because of their diet and because of very difficult way that they live, they age really quickly. There
are no high school reunions past the 10-year reunion mark. There's
no, and the chief is
27.
He's 27 now, but the former chief was in his 40s, and he was just deemed too old.
They referred to him as the elder.
Yeah, the elder.
The elder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was an amazing thing, but I don't like being here. Can we go somewhere else?
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to now go to Juneau, Alaska. I like that. I like that. You could be a magician.
You started watching Bewitched, so I figured I'd make those moves.
Yes, I am. I'm watching Bewitched with Cassandra. It's a rated G show. It's a nice family-friendly show. And
I do with Montgomery.
Yeah.
Paul Lynn. I know the whole.
Yeah, it's good. I'm really enjoying it.
So
let's get into this.
We're in Juneau, Alaska now, which, by the way, if you haven't come here, please go here and visit the Maasai Tribe too. But this is your jam right here.
Yeah.
Juneau, Alaska. So let's get into our show and enjoy the beautiful scenery of Juneau.
Well, we had Bill Belamy this weekend.
Great.
He was a phenomenal hit.
He's such a good guy.
Yeah.
Funny Jersey guy.
Right.
One of the original, monster comics, packed everything out. And
super fun. Yeah. Yeah. But the people that he had with him, the comics that he had with him, one of the things that I wanted to talk about is sometimes big comics have an entourage that they come with.
Yes.
And the entourage can sometimes be difficult for the staff. And that was not the case.
No.
They were lovely.
They're great people.
They were fantastic.
Great people. And one of them told me at the end of the weekend, because Saturday night I had to do a show.
Yeah.
I wasn't here. I was out being very funny.
Oof. That's what I heard.
You heard, right?
From you.
Oh. I call him like I see him. I crushed. I was with Bramnick. He murdered.
Yeah.
He murdered. And so anyway, I came here Saturday night late and, talked to everybody. And you had worked that night. So I knew that was an interesting night because that was also
You know
day.
what? Don't do it.
Vicki, no, on the same day that you worked, there was a solar eclipse. And those
I knew it. I knew
it. There was. Did you know that? People were viewing the solar eclipse and they're going, this is amazing. And other people were going, but Vicki's at the club. People ripping their solar eclipse glasses off.
But you know
coming
what
to see
I
you
love?
work.
You know what I love? So I'm in Victoria's. It's named Victoria's. I mean, it can't get any more obvious that possibly I have a part of the partnership,
Right.
given that it's called Victorious.
Right.
The amount of people that I met that night. Oh, you're Vinny's wife. We love Vinny. Vinny's told us all about the restaurant. We love Vinny. Vinny's wife. Vinny's wife. Vinny's wife. That's really what my name is, Vinny's wife.
I heard
Vinny's wife.
One of the customers said, I didn't realize you really was a Victoria.
Bullshit. You're so making that up. Don't you dare.
So the guy said to me, after the show, he goes, man, I gotta tell you right now, you gotta tip your wife well. I go, excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
He goes, give her a good tip. She was working tonight. And I go, well, she's my partner.
Yeah.
And he goes, I didn't get married either. I go, no, I did marry her, but she's my partner.
Yeah.
And he was laughing hard. So it was a great weekend. And Belamy was great. A lot of fun. And we had Daniel Torado in the
I was just about to bring up Daniel. He was so gracious and so nice.
Such a great comic.
He did a really great job. Yeah.
Great job. Daniel Torado did a great job. Barry Ribs visited us.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And every time he murders, we got to give him a night.
Yeah.
The only problem with Barry Ribs is he talks at an all-time loud volume.
He does. I had to go up to him at the bar at one point. I was like, you gotta be quiet. You know, you think that comedians would know that.
That was his quiet voice.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
why,
good.
You know, Barry's quiet voice is very hurtful.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a great weekend. And in Bridgeport, we had Lavelle Crawford.
Yeah.
And we have, who was on Thursday, Friday? It was
that other guy.
It was Paris Sachet.
Yes. Paris Sachet. It's a girl.
It was a good weekend all around. Mm-hmm. So let's get into there's some great stories here.
Yeah, there is some really great stories.
I'm gonna pop this.
Pop.
Yeah, like all this right now.
I admit it.
Let's get into it.
Can
we get into? Can I pick the story we talk about first?
Yeah, but I did want to talk about the Jada Pinkett and Will Smith debacle. That is literally playing out all over media
for 2 years now.
It's been a long time.
Is it a year and a half ago? Was it the 20? It was the 21. I was going to say Olympics. It was the 21 Oscars.
But she used to have a Facebook show called Red Table,
Red Table Talk.
Red Table Talk. And during Red Table Talk, it was her daughter, and her mother. And during that time, she would really overshare a lot of personal things.
That's what works, Vicki. People people are voyeuristic.
Yeah.
If we did our show, and I'm a big proponent of this, if we did our show naked, we would instantly grow our audience. Okay, and they would not be tuning in for me. Or some would. But so Jada Pinkett Smith does. Oh boy,
it's Maddie. Hold on.
She did Red Table Talk, and she shared.
Right, and so now she's sharing because she has a book coming out. What's the book called?
Jada Pinkett's "I'm a Little Bit of a Bitch."
The book is called Worthy.
Worthy. Right.
What's
so Worthy.
See, and I can tell you right now, the book is not worth reading. It's not worth reading. Who is she? What has she done? Why would we read it?
Well, she's also saying that her and Will Smith have essentially been separated since 2016.
Who cares?
Right. Well, that's just it. And now his kids are coming out and saying they feel bad for their dad because.
You know what book I would read by her?
What?
Jada Pinkett Smith. I'm naked in this book. That's the only book people want to see.
And now she's claiming that Tupac was her real soulmate, and now Will Smith also he filed for divorce now, didn't he?
Finally.
Did he, or is that?
Find out.
Yeah, I'm not. I thought I saw that.
If Will Smith finally filed for divorce, I've always enjoyed Will Smith.
I like him.
I like Men in Black. I thought he did a great job in the Serena Williams story.
The Williams sisters.
Whatever. And I didn't watch the whole movie. I only watched a clip.
Yeah.
And I've always thought he was good, right? But Jada Pinkett Smith, didn't she do a kids show? Was she on Cosby?
No, she was.
Sure?
Yeah, she did movies.
She had done nothing. Okay, let me rephrase that. It's not that she has to do something, but Red Table Talk was overly voyeuristic because that's how people make money.
Right.
But that's the whole OnlyFans thing.
Yeah.
My OnlyFans page last
It's not
month.
doing very well.
Huh?
Your OnlyFans page isn't doing very well.
I made $1.62
Yeah.
last month.
I think you gotta work on it more.
I got to work on it. But that's okay. Think about what OnlyFans is. It's
Yeah.
I've not been on OnlyFans, all right, but I know certain comics on OnlyFans, and you see a lot of female comics bearing a lot to get their numbers up. So this Red Table Talk, it was all voyeuristic, right? Let me show you the tragedy that is my life. Let me show you the train wreck, and people love it.
Well, she at one point claimed that she was a sex addict, didn't she?
So just to go back to the divorce thing, they haven't filed for divorce.
Oh, okay.
She was on today with Hoda Kotb, and
What's Hoda's last name?
Isn't it Kotb?
I don't think so.
Is that her boyfriend?
No, Hoda. Hoda on the morning.
Oh, she's still alive.
Oh my God, she's
I
on
thought-
every morning with Savannah Guthrie. Go
I
on.
thought, who's Savannah Guthrie?
Oh my God. Do you
They need
live
to
on-
do a Red Table Talk. I don't know who they are.
Well, Hoda, whatever her last name.
Yeah.
is, she told her, she asked, why don't you just file for divorce? And she said that they still love each other. It's like this weird thing. Everything with them is like this mushy thing where we hate each other, we don't live together, we're separated, we're dating different people, but we love our family. It's very strange.
To me, I think this is Will Smith saying, I ain't giving up half my shit. Okay? You can live in that part of the house. I'm not giving up. I'm not cutting my Oscars in half and giving you the legs of my Oscar.
Well, here's the deal too, which I just want to say. Whatever works for your relationship, it's your business. I don't care. But because like Warren Buffett, right? He never divorced his first wife until like she passed away, right? And the first wife introduced him to the second wife, and then
Yeah,
they were
and
together for a long time.
Well, he had an approved Gamada situation. His original wife,
Well, his first wife picked out the Gamada.
his OG,
Yeah.
said, I'm tired of sleeping with you. You're saggy, and it doesn't matter how many
I don't think she
billions
said
of dollars
that.
you have.
I don't think
He's
she
a
did.
saggy guy. It's like sleeping with
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. He's a saggy guy. And so his first wife said, look, I don't feel like sleeping with a beanbag chair for the rest of my life. So you have this other woman knock it out and just keep me in the dough. And Warren Buffett has so much dough that he probably even had other Gamadas. But I can't even see Warren Buffett.
Oh, I don't think he had any more Gamadas. He is a pretty stand-up guy. He still lives in the house, like the original house that he first had.
I don't know if I believe all that.
He's a penny pincher.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe it.
He goes to Costco himself.
He goes by himself to Costco.
That's what they say.
Google that. I think that's bullshit. That's
He
real
went with
bullshit.
Oprah and showed Oprah what he buys.
Well, yeah, okay. But listen,
Maybe
Warren Buffett,
not now.
he has always seemed like a very nice guy. So I shouldn't say bad things about Warren Buffett.
No.
He had a
Yeah,
command.
why are you shitting on Warren Buffett? Just
Well-
because Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith are falling apart? You're going to
Well,
pick on him now?
No, you were saying it whatever someone's relationship is.
Yeah, but my thing with Jada Pinkett Smith is that she does everything so over the top and so outlandish with everybody. And
But
it's
that's
just like a
because
little
she-
violin always playing.
Well, that's because, in my opinion, her particular talent is I'm going to tell everyone what I did with my vagina yesterday. And that's what people tune in for because that's what they want to do. Now, I don't know why anybody wants a girlfriend. I could see a woman wanting a boyfriend behind her husband's back.
Why? Why do you
because-
see it that way and not the other way?
Okay, because guys aren't annoying.
I know it. I knew it.
No,
I
guys
knew
are not
the
annoying.
slam was coming.
No, but it's true. Like, why would
You are
anybody?
so annoying, Vinny. Trust me.
No, I'm not.
Trust me.
Listen,
Trust me. Let's all vote. Who thinks Vinny's annoying? Mm-hmm.
yeah, just you.
No, they're too afraid to put their hands up.
You put your hand up. I'll cut it off. So,
They-
but like, listen. I love you. Everyone knows I love you. Anyone who listens knows I love you. And you really don't annoy me. You have an acceptable annoyance level to me. An AAL.
Oh, I like that. AAL.
Your AAL is about a 3.
Oh,
Okay. And so, of a 10 scale. So a 3, you hang on to that woman.
Well, that's because we do have different roles. Like I'm more the man in the family. I took out the garbage today. I took out the dogs. I
made
the
the bed.
cats.
I made
You
the
made
bed.
the bed.
I did. I made the bed.
Yeah. We have a role reverser going on right now.
We
I kill all the spiders in the house. Yeah.
I've killed a spider.
Yeah. Well, you're not the one going, oh my God, it's Tuesday. I got to get the garbage out.
if we both transition, we could stay married because it would just be a better division of labor overall. I will say that you are quite, you're quite the man when it comes to chores.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when it comes to everything else, you're more annoying than me. And I know you know that.
No, I think if we had a real vote with the children, everyone would think
They're all women. They experience it differently. I'm not even trying to be funny.
Actually, you know what it would, though? It would be a 3-2.
You think Kathy would vote with me?
I think Cassie would vote with you.
Yeah, I think Kathy would vote with me. But that's going to change.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for that day.
And Maddie and Tabby, God bless them. I love them. They're great kids, right? But you have to admit. And don't cut me off. Just admit it. And then we'll move on. You guys are far more prone to unnecessary drama. When I get upset, I blow up, I make my mistake, I say horrible things, and then I'm done. I'm just like, okay, let's go watch TV.
You are not. You pout for like 12 hours.
No, I pout.
You fucking pout.
I do not pout.
You are like the
Don't say I pout.
ultimate pouter.
Don't say I pout.
Oh my God, you are. You are grumpy. You pout. You dig your heels in. It takes a good 24-hour cycle before we know you're done. You're pouting now.
No, I'm pouting on purpose.
Yeah.
Let me say this. I don't pout.
You pout.
No, you hang on to shit. And this is something else that women do, and you do it, and you do it so well.
Thank you.
You have a mental filing cabinet of atrocities from the past atrocities, so that when we get into an argument where you're about to lose, you have a whole team of people up there in your brain going, hang on, October 3rd, 2004, the dog incident. And you remember everything, and then you bring that up.
I do not.
Yes, you
No, I do not. We really do not ever bring up past stuff in our fights. You are so full of shit again. I tell you, out of between you and I, you are by far the most high maintenance of between you and I.
I am so easy.
You are so not easy. That's never a word that anyone's ever used to describe you.
Gosh, it's just not true.
It is true. It is true.
No, am I high maintenance?
I plead the fifth.
I don't think I am. Let's get through the stories. Okay, I'm going to do my own podcast called Blue Table Talk. And I am going to air out the laundry.
Hold on, but I wanted to ask about. So, on OnlyFans, is it only like naked stuff? But there's other stuff, right?
There's a lot of unchecked, like a lot of comedians will put specials on there that is completely uncensored. There's much more content on there than just, that stuff rules.
Sounds like Noah's cruise, the OnlyFans. Sounds like Noah has spent some time.
He's done some scrolling.
Scrolling through.
But so I saw an advertisement once for like a cooking show, but that's not a real cooking show, probably, right?
No, it is.
It is.
But it has vulgar kind of like moments in it to where
Yeah, chop that fucking chicken.
Pretty much. People smoking, drinking, doing like stuff that wouldn't be on the Food Network channel.
Okay.
Happening on OnlyFans.
All right. So if you have an OnlyFans account, so I'm confused because I know a lot of like Charlie Sheen's daughter now has an OnlyFans account.
And what more appropriate karmatic revenge?
I know it really is. It is a shame though too, because I feel bad because I feel like they screwed up those kids so bad, and he's very unhappy about his daughter having an OnlyFans account, which is so
okay. Can I tell you something?
Hypocritical given how he's lived his life.
I was thinking about this today because I saw an ad on the turnpike for Exotica, which is an adult thing, like an adult toys, and it's like a convention it's a pervert convention.
Isn't that though the car dealership down in Shrewsbury?
No, that's a whole different Exotica.
Oh, okay.
Don't go in there looking for. So here's the thing. So I saw a thing for Exotica.
Okay.
And I said to myself, I go, Vicki and I should go there as a podcast thing. And I can't do that because what if I see someone there that knows me and now thinks I'm a pervert? And then I thought to myself, but they wouldn't even think of it because they're there. They're perverts. In other words, so that's the thing about OnlyFans. Charlie Sheen is upset that his daughter's on OnlyFans. The only people seeing Charlie Sheen's daughter on OnlyFans are perverts and Noah.
Well, there's been a number of teachers that have gotten fired.
Huh?
There have been a number of teachers, a number of cases where teachers have gotten fired because they're on OnlyFans because a father has seen them on OnlyFans.
Right. And how, I was on my,
Yeah.
Right?
But it seems so like the father can be on it, but the teacher can't. Like, what?
That's my point.
Yeah.
Now, there's a politician who, her and her husband have relationships, marital, sexual relationships, and other things. And I think she's Virginia, West Virginia, somewhere in that area. And her opponent put out videos from OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. I guess he somehow saw them and put them up.
He somehow saw them, please.
Huh?
Somehow saw them, please. Yeah.
Well, in that case.
Right. I'm sure there was people digging.
Yeah, there's people digging, right? So, but she's suing him, and I think she might win.
Right.
Because she's saying, hey, what I put up behind a paywall was up my private business, and you have no business outing my private business.
Who's the politician, Peter?
I'm seeing a few different ones here.
Three different pervert politicians?
Yeah.
But Bob Menendez feels better about himself.
It's murky because there's a few politicians who are using, to your earlier point, they're using OnlyFans as a way to fundraise also. So like, it doesn't necessarily have to be like this vulgarity. It could just be whatever you want as long as people are paying for it. So I'm looking, it seems like I think Brittany Hillard might be here talking about. She's a Pennsylvania mom who won a local election, but she had OnlyFans content up that got exposed after she won.
Okay.
So that's one that might be who you're talking about.
It's, it doesn't, we don't have to know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
What we're really talking about here is if you have an OnlyFans page and like Charlie Sheen's daughter, Charlie can be upset all he wants if it hadn't become publicized. Now, here's the funny part. Charlie Sheen saying, I'm so embarrassed that my daughter has an OnlyFans page. Instantly, I would bet you anything she picked up 50,000 subscribers, because the other thing people want to see is they want to see stars fail. They want to see that. So Google, if you can, did Charlie Sheen's daughter pick up subscribers? Because Charlie Sheen's so messed up in the head. He could have said to his daughter, you know what we're going to do, honey? You're only making $500,000 a month. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to talk about it publicly because I'm Charlie Sheen. I'm going to say I'm upset and it's going to blow up.
Well, I don't think he did it that way because he has been very vocal about the difference in parenting, which is crazy because.
Who is it? Denise Richards' kid?
Yeah, and so Denise Richards, to support her daughter, she also started an OnlyFans page to support her daughter.
So Denise Richards, is her OnlyFans page a content?
I have no idea
of a prurient nature.
I have no idea. Idea.
When we hired Noah, we said Noah must not do anything of a prurient nature. And here we are finding out the hard way that Noah is on the OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. Disgusting. Mm-hmm. Disgusting.
So I don't know if there was a spike in it because she already had a lot of subscribers on OnlyFans. She's making $80,000 a month doing almost nothing.
$80,000 a month.
Yeah,
she makes.
She doesn't do a lot of explicit content, and she has 4,000 followers for 80,000.
Let me tell you something right now. I'm getting into this right now. This $80K a month. I'm telling you. Let's take a commercial break here. Let's take a commercial break. There it is. We'll take a commercial break and we'll be right back with our next topic. Where would we be without mentioning our good friends at Roka Sunglasses, who do not pay me for this? It's just a great glass. That's the beauty of this. Just good sunglasses. And finally, our good friends at Misunderstood Ginger Whiskey. Now, I'm not a shot and a beer guy, but I'm going to try a shot of ginger whiskey and a Faith American beer. I don't even know.
What is the flavor of Faith American?
What's that?
What do they do? Different flavors of Faith American, or is
there are, but I've only tried the one. And I have to tell you, when a company does something well, then you know that it's going to be good pretty much across the board. And the beer is so good. And Kelsey Grammer is such a great guy. I'm going to try and get him to bartend one day at the club. So do check out our sponsor. Do check out the products. We'll be back here live.
Hello.
I can't believe I got you to do this. I feel exhilarated. Do you feel nervous?
You're so weird, Vinny. I just can't do it.
We're both completely naked right now. Noah, turn your eyes. Okay, unpixelate us. We're not naked. We'll never get rich this way. We need nudity, which brings us to our next part of the same concept story. Go ahead.
Well, no, I just have to get back to sometimes you act so weird.
What are you talking about?
You do.
Don't act your microphone wacko. So this is a show. It's British TV, right?
Yeah.
All right. So they go on dates and they're fully naked.
So it's like a game show in a studio. There are 6 different colored booths, and there'll be like a contestant who gets to pick from one of the people. And as the show progresses, little doors will slide up and reveal like from like the feet to the genitals, then their midsection, and then finally their face. And the contestant that picks the person eliminates them based on their body alone.
And wait a minute, they don't get to talk to the person?
At the very end, like you hear their voice, and that's like the only real conversation they have.
This is the perfect moment for Hollywood. I know it's English, but it's the same poison pool, right? It's the same poison pool of people. This is the perfect Sodom and Gomorrah moment. This is why Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby and all these people that have fallen, because of this. Someone sat down and wrote this, and a casting director said, I love it. I'll do the casting for free. This is the exact thing I'm talking about with Jada Pinkett Smith with her Red Table Talk. We are a voyeuristic society. This can't end well. This is going to end with all kinds of atrocities.
I just don't understand the people that sign up for it. I mean, I guess that we have so many. I mean, there was that guy a couple months ago who got the full dog suit and was pretending he was a dog. But it just, to go on this show fully naked.
Because,
like, aren't you just saying at that point, listen, it's like a Tinder. Essentially, it's like a Tinder.
Yeah, live action Tinder.
Yeah, live action Tinder. Mm-hmm.
Tinder has nudity?
No, but I mean, you swipe to the left, you swipe to the right.
How do you know about Tinder?
Everybody knows about Tinder.
No, I don't know about Tinder. Now I have to sign up and look and see if you're on Tinder. What the hell am I finding out? So
but I don't know which way you swipe if you want somebody and you reject somebody.
I know that. Left is no good, right is good.
Is that true?
That is true.
Yeah, because in the Bible, Jesus sits on the right side of God, so you swipe to the right, and
think so.
On the left side of God is the devil, or the Holy Spirit. But either way, it doesn't matter. Everything to the right is good, and to the left is bad. So it's one of the reasons I'd never be on Tinder is I don't want to be rejected.
Oh, that's one of the reasons why you wouldn't be on Tinder? That's the reason why?
Listen to me. What I mean is, if I were single, I would not go on Tinder. Because I believe that somewhere you must be able to know how many times you were swiped right and to left, and to look at that count, to look at Tinder and see 7,500 left swipes and only Mary from Nebraska swiped you right. It's just too much for me. Now back to Naked Attraction. This is the desire to be famous.
Yeah.
There's no other reason to do the show.
It's the same reason why people do The Bachelor. They do 90 Day Fiance or whatever that is. Or,
correct. Sounds to me like you know it all. Sounds to me 90 days, whatever that could possibly be.
No, I don't watch any of those shows.
I don't either.
Just because I don't know, it's so silly to me. It's so silly.
Could you imagine? So what they're saying with Naked Attraction is this is the exact perfect unwoke television show. Meaning, what we're saying here is we're going to base our decision solely on what they look like as a object only of sex.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying...
Which I thought, it's 2023. I thought we've gotten away from that. That's
what I'm trying to say. This is Hollywood saying, no, we can still be scumbags. We just have to present it properly. Right? So I talked to 2 executives here one night who cast for Comedy Central, and which was a non-nudity show, and they were laughing. They're like, yeah, we used to tell girls all the time, you got to get naked because we have to see if you're willing to do whatever needs to be done on a TV show. And they laughed about it. And sorry, Comedy Central, 2 of your guys did that. So if you don't like hearing it, control your casting couch. The casting situation, everything that happens in casting is awful. Yeah. The people that control it, They're not all bad, obviously.
Right.
There's good casting directors like anything else, but the process is awful. You know, I went to cast for a show, and I said to the guy, you know, I can't hear, so please talk loud. And he goes, thank you for coming in. And he immediately dismissed me because I was deaf. If I could go back in time,
Yeah.
you know what I would do?
What?
I would have punched him right in the face.
No,
Let
that's
me
a bad way.
explain. Let me explain.
That's a bad way.
I would have punched him in the face. And here's why. Let's say I jack him one and I give him a good tooth salad. He would immediately call the cops. I'd be arrested. And then that story would be out there. And then Hollywood, which is tripping over itself to appear like they're decent, would be going, well, you got to cast the little deaf boy. Cast the little deaf boy with a mean right hook. Because that's how it gets done. It's all bad. And naked attraction sounds like something that they would think about in 1955.
No, not in 1955. I'm watching Bewitched. That would not happen in 1955.
You don't think Elizabeth Montgomery had
No.
a moment on the couch to get that show? Even your beloved Bewitched was a little bit of a...
No, that was like... Naked Attraction reminds me of something that would be popular in like 2000, the year 2000.
Well, you know, to your point, what year was The Man Show?
The Man Show was probably 95 to 2000, something like that.
And so now Jimmy Kimmel has...
When is that?
It was 99.
99. So I was in the right time frame.
Right on the target.
Yeah.
And there's Jimmy Kimmel now. He's grown into a much more liberal-minded, you know, that's all evil. Adam Carolla has maintained his jump on the couch and make sure those things are flopping around persona. So, you know, the Naked Attraction show here. Now, here's what's weird. Because of the sliding door and whatnot, there is a component of it that is comically creative.
Right.
Right? Because what if you slide up, like if you slide up and you go, oh, I like that body part, and then you decide to date that person, and then they slide up and they show their face, and it's Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, sure,
now
that's
you're
a tough
stuck
one.
with Freddy Krueger with great abs or whatever other body part.
Yeah, that's a
my
tough
God.
one. That's a tough one. All right, so we have to get moving. What video do you want to show me?
Which one do you like? The classroom flop? Do we go with glued protesters? I you know, it's so stupid.
That kind of ties into the milk thing from last week.
The glued
protester one.
protesters?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Cop rips their glued hands off the road.
Vous voyez, c'est pas trop collé, c'est du goudron. Ça colle pas, monsieur, c'est solide. Hein.
Ah, maman! Ah!
Oui.
Ah! C'est super mal! Ah, t'es ouf! Ah!
Y'a rien, y'a rien.
Oh my goodness.
I have to say, my day has been made. My day has been made. You know, we had a protest video last week with them pouring the milk out. And this is beautiful. You glued your hand to the blacktop.
Right.
And now,
Oh my God.
there are some cops that go with a spatula and solvent, and they delicately remove your hand. And this guy just figured, you know what?
Yeah.
You don't
That's
need fingerprints. You're committing a crime, a life of crime. You leave your fingerprints on the pavement. These people, this is no way to.
No, it's no way. Like there was a protest out west somewhere. I'm not sure where, and they were blocking a freeway.
Yes.
And a woman got out and said, "Hey, get in your car. I have a job interview. I need this job.
Right.
I need this job. I really felt for the woman because the protesters would not get out of her way. They did not care.
And the protesters, they're not indigenous to that area. They drove buses and cars and planes. They're the biggest bunch of hypocrites. I find this true. Almost all protesters are so full of crap.
Right.
So when you have the people saying, don't eat meat, and they're wearing a leather belt, and you know, meat is poison, and you know, you have leather shoes, a leather belt, you're wearing a leather coat. Listen, unless you're willing to give up and live like our beloved Maasai people, put us back with the Maasai people for a second, okay? And even these people have cell phones. All right, back to Juneau. And the thing is that, you know, unless you're willing to give it all up, you gotta really kind of shut up.
I agree.
So the girl that was dumping out the milk,
Mhm.
You know that at the tailgate party, she's like, give me some more of that cheese.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
she's full of shit.
She is
She's full of shit.
So, all right,
Wait,
let's go.
don't go yet.
Oh my God, you talk too much.
On next week's show, can we just watch the clip one more time? Just
Cop rips their glued hands off the road.
Vous voyez, c'est pas trop collé, c'est du goudron. Ça colle pas, monsieur, c'est solide. Hein.
Ah, maman! Ah!
Oui.
Ah! C'est super mal! Ah, t'es ouf! Ah!
yeah. Don't go your head of the road, you asshole.
Oh.
All right, that's
All
it.
right, thank you. Bye.
Thanks, guys. See you next week.